Subutai, the man who built an empire. Without a crown, he never wore a crown. He never asked for medals. He never ruled a kingdom in his own name. Yet without him, the Mongol Empire would never have ruled the world. History remembers Genghis Khan as the greatest conqueror of all time, but behind every great conqueror stands a mind, and that mind was Subutai. If Genghis Khan was the sword, Subutai was the hand that aimed it. Subutai was not born into power. He did not come from nobility, royalty, or military elites. According to historical accounts, his father was a blacksmith, a man who shaped iron for a living. Subutai chose a different path. Instead of forging weapons, he forged strategies. As a young man, he entered the service of Genghis Khan. What set him apart was not strength or brutality, it was intelligence. He observed, learned, and adapted faster than anyone around him. Subutai mastered siege warfare, studied enemy psychology, and understood something no other general truly grasped at the time. Information wins wars before armies move. He believed battles should be decided before the first arrow was fired. His greatest strength was coordination. Subutai could command armies spread across hundreds of kilometers and make them move as a single unit. At a time when communication was slow and unreliable, this ability was almost supernatural. Under his planning, Mongol armies attacked from unexpected directions, retreated on purpose to lure enemies into traps, and struck with perfect timing. In northern China, Subutai helped dismantle the powerful Jin dynasty. In Central Asia, he played a critical role in destroying the Khwarezmian Empire, one of the richest and most advanced civilizations of its time, but his most legendary campaign came later. Subutai led Mongol forces across the Caucasus Mountains, terrain considered impossible for large armies. He raided through unfamiliar lands, fought enemies he had never seen before, and adapted to every challenge. Then he turned toward Eastern Europe. The Kievan Rus, a powerful federation of states, stood in his way. Subutai studied their alliances, their weaknesses, and their overconfidence. When the Mongols struck, the Rus forces collapsed. What happened next shocked the world. In 1241, Subutai executed one of the most brilliant military operations in history. He faced two separate European armies, one in Hungary and one in Poland. Instead of fighting them one by one, he defeated both almost simultaneously. No general before him had ever coordinated warfare on such a scale. European forces, heavily armored and confident, were completely outmaneuvered. They didn't lose because they were weak. They lost because Subutai was thinking several moves ahead. Historians later struggled to understand how these victories were even possible. Subutai's power did not come from titles or authority. It came from trust. Genghis Khan relied on him completely. So did his successors. Subutai planned invasions. He supervised intelligence networks. He decided when to attack and when to wait. For decades, he was the invisible engine behind Mongol expansion. And yet, when his campaigns ended, Subutai did not claim land. He did not establish a dynasty. He did not demand glory. He returned to obscurity. History calls him the heart of the Mongol army, because just like a heart silently keeps the body alive, Subutai kept the empire moving. His story teaches a powerful lesson. True power does not always stand on a throne. True influence does not always demand recognition. Sometimes the most dangerous person in history is the one you barely hear about. Subutai ruled the world without ever ruling anything at all.